The next is Gahadawalas. The Gahadawalas were among the mainly ruling families of North India on the eve of the Muslim conquest in the 12th and 13th century. The history of this line of the rulers range between the second half of the 11th century and mid 13th century. So their duration is from the half of the 11th century and the mid of the 13th century. The ruling family perhaps originated in the area of Benares or Banar or Varanasi and Oudh, that is Ayodhya in Uttar Pradesh. So the ruling family of the Gahadawalas, it originated in the area of Benares or Varanasi and Oudh, that means Ayodhya, which is in Uttar Pradesh at present. Subsequently, however, it came to be associated with Kannauj, which had become one of the most crucial political center in India. So we can say that these areas have become very important, and when they have collaboration with the Kannauj, it becomes the one of the most crucial political center in India. The dynastic power became gradually consolidated in the period of the first three rulers, namely Vigraha, Mahi Chandra, and Chandra Deva. They are the very important rulers' name. Okay, by the time of Chandra Deva, the Gahadawalas had taken control of the Varanasi, Ayodhya, Kannauj, and Indrasthaniyaka, that is modern Delhi. So the Delhi was also known as Indrasthaniyaka and had expanded throughout Uttar Pradesh. So all the areas of the Uttar Pradesh and these areas were under the Chandra Deva. The Gandhalas tried to ward off the growing menace of Muslim incursion by expedient alliance and the payment of tribute at least until the period of Chandradeva's son Mahanadapala. So the Gahadawalas, they had tried their level best to suppress the growing power of the Muslim in their area, and the payment, and they made it by the with the help of payment which lasted till the period of Chandradeva's son Mahanapala. Despite the regularity of Muslim attack, which were at least temporarily repulsed by Govinda Chandra, that is 1113 to 15, the Gahadawalas endeavored to spread eastward to the Patna and Munger areas in Bihar. So there was a continuous attack of Muslim to the or Muslim in the um, Gandhavahalas, and they tried their level best to suppress them, and due to which they have you can say they have spread their areas till towards the eastward of the Patna and Munger area in Bihar. In 1168 to 69, southwestern Bihar was under a feudatory of his son Vijaya Chandra, that is 1155 to 69. Conventional accounts seem to suggest that Govinda Chandra had varied relation with an impressive number of Indian and non-Indian countries. So we can say that the people of the Gahadawalas, and especially the Govinda Chandra, he had a very good relation with not only from Indians but also from non-Indians countries. The weakness of the internal structure of the Gandhawahala kingdom was exposed in the 12th century during the invasion of Muhammad Ghori. So, when the declination of the Gahadawala kingdom started, when there was a attack, especially in the 12th century during the invasion of the Muhammad Ghori. Jayachandra, that is 1170 to 94, who ruled Uttar Pradesh and parts of Bihar, was an enemy of Prithviraj Chauhan. After defeating Prithviraj Chauhan, Muhammad Ghori also defeated Jayachandra in the Battle of Chandavar. So, in the Battle of Chandavar, uh, Jayachandra was defeated by the Muhammad Ghori. Although the the Kahadawalas lingered in Harish Chandra reign in the Kannauj, Jaunpur and Mijapur region until 1197, the build-up of Muslim expansion in the areas was steady through the early 13th century. During this period, Gandhavahalas completely lost their power. So during the 13th century, the Gandhavahalas, they have lost their completely power, and Muslims were trying to expand their territories in the areas which were captured by the Gahadawalas.